everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Eva, and today we are back with another cast video. It's kind of like a part 2 to our last video, which was the single dad Garrett, and this is single mom Maggie. So Maggie is going to be in the second rental unit of the house. The house is also on the channel if you guys want to watch the speed build of that home. I really like how it turned out. And right now it's actually not furnished on the channel, but I did furnish it later, so I may I'm pretty sure I'm going to turn this into an LP so we can see what it looks like once that comes out. So Maggie is technically not a single mom. She's separated. So she's separated from her husband, and they're in like the middle of this kind of limbo between will we get divorced or will we get back together, kind of like that. Right now they have conflicting views on how they want the rest of their life to look. So that's why if they separated, they feel like they don't have that spark anymore that they used to. Right now she still wears her wedding ring, and I wanted to make sure that I included that in all of her outfits. So she's kind of like in limbo of whether or not she wants to continue being married or separate for good. If you didn't see, I used the base game hair that came out in her everyday outfit, so should notice that. And as for her style, I kind of took way longer on this one than I did with Garrett, just because I feel like I decorate female Sims way more intensely, I guess. So she's a teacher. She's an elementary school teacher. I imagine that like the elementary school that the kids go to, she's a teacher at that one. And so I was really excited to like finally understand like how I wanted the story to come out, because I was really like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not really like a writer or anything, so I'm glad that it came out the way I wanted to. So right now for her situation with her husband, I'm thinking that I'm going to utilize the mod by Lupinel. I hope I said that correctly. The relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod. It has a feature where you can, have custody and temporary separations or permanent separations like that. And so currently, her daughter Sabrina, she's a toddler, the same age as Allie from the last video. She stays with her dad for like 3 or 4 days a week, and then stays with her mom the other 3 or 4 days a week depending, and they kind of like alternate each week. So that is a cool mod that I liked, and I'm glad that I get to incorporate that into the story, and we'll be able to see more of the gameplay and stuff once we do like the LP. I'm really thinking that I'm going to use these households for rent pack, and then play with Tomarang separately. So as for Maggie, she's just like kind of like I said, in limbo, and she wants the best for her daughter, and she doesn't want to make things difficult and as well as her husband. Like, he doesn't want things to be difficult on their kid, but they have to work out their own issues and stuff like that. So maybe there's like a therapy mod that I can do or something where they can go to therapy, or they can like just talk each week and work things out. But it's all dependent on how Maggie like decides to navigate it, because she may end up saying she doesn't want to be with him anymore, or she may get back together. We don't know. And so that's kind of what the story is right now. And we're about to go into her daughter Sabrina. Sabrina is also a cute little baby. I put this little hair with this bow on it, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. So different from Allie in the other household, Sabrina actually has more of like a color palette style. She likes blues and greens and and stuff like that, like blues, greens. She likes those colors, and her mom definitely dresses her in those a lot too. And in her household, she's kind of like, I can't actually remember what trait I put for her, but she's a well-behaved kid and everything. And so I'm really like hoping that we can have during her days where she's with her mom, she can interact with Allie in the other rental and have their little play dates and stuff. Just because I don't usually play with toddlers, and I don't have them do a lot of play dates and stuff like that. So, oh, let me tell you about her dad. So her dad, and at this moment I forgot his name, but and her dad is a civil designer, so that's part of the eco lifestyle career. So he is very busy. He's like a civic planner, and so he's very handy and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that he probably takes like 3 days with her because he is busy, and so he takes like 3 days instead of the 4, but sometimes he does alternate and stuff like that. But he's a very active parent. He calls a lot, and he sends her things that he makes and stuff like that. And so he does love her very much, and he's just trying to get through this separation as well because he doesn't want his marriage to end. But we're coming to the end of the video, and I'm really excited to play and see how the story evolves. I hope you guys enjoy it, and here are our screenshots, and I really hope you guys like this video. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.